Alright, boom. So, shit, I was just hopped out, you know what I'm saying? Let me start off by saying this, man. Shout out to Better Me. Shout out to Joe Fit. If y'all don't know what this is, man, Better Me stands for being a better version of yourself every day. Now, let's get into the whole point of this fucking video. Hopefully, you see the title. There is never going to be a fucking thumbnail on these shits because I don't have time for that shit, and I really don't give a fuck. Right? So, listen to me. This is literally about it's about positivity, right? The energy you give off, right? It's gonna be about body language, all that shit. Now, let me start off by saying this. As humans, we can feel energy. Every single one of us. There's nobody excluded from this shit. I don't want nobody saying, oh, I'm different. It just don't work for me that way. I don't feel energy. None of that shit. I don't want to hear none of that because there's I don't know why people do that shit. I don't know what's the point of that. Okay, let's start off by saying, and then I'm gonna get into story time. We're gonna start off by saying this. Understand, nobody likes to being around a Debbie down ass nigga / girl. Let's start off by saying that. Now, I'm gonna give y'all an example of what I'm talking about, right? So when I was working in PA as a salesman, right? I'm pretty sure y'all knows that. I'm not saying I'm perfect still. I'm still fucking shit, still learning at this. But my attitude was by far one of the worst attitudes I could ever have. And that was ever even brought up to my attention to the point where I'm now aware how fucking horrible it was. I would get mad for nothing. I would hold the attitude for weeks, months, and I would just continue giving off. And I'm going to say it like this because it was known in the past. This is what it was known for as a girl, as bitchy vibes. You get a girl, you get your girl pissed off and then she doesn't talk. She wouldn't look at you. She'll just sit there like, yeah. That's what I was giving off times 10 though. Right? So boom. So the fact that everyone was telling me this and I was just in clear fucking denial. I did not want to accept that shit at all. I did not even want to hear that shit. I didn't believe it. Right? To then not working there, but now actually seeing what they was talking about to the point where I see the attitude they was talking about. I'm now seeing like, holy shit, my attitude is pretty fucking horrible. And I'm seeing like I'm getting upset over nothing and I'm dragging it on. And then it's like you can tell me something, you will tell me that I'm wrong at something and I'll get pissed off. Or you'll say give me a slight correction, pissed off. Or I did something wrong and pissed off. It doesn't matter. Blink at me the wrong way, pissed off. Say something the wrong way, pissed off. Right? Let me start off by saying this. No one on this fucking planet is going to adjust the way their life is or the way they need to speak just to please you. Because if they did it just for you, they'll do it for everyone else. Now, I'm not saying this for everyone. But I'm saying majority of people are not going to adjust themselves to make you fucking happy on a goddamn pedestal like you're some fucking god. Let me start off by saying it like that, right? Now, I'm honestly making this video for everyone. But if you can relate to these situations, then fucking you relate to them. Cool, great, awesome. I'm glad this message was for you. Now, I'm starting to see this on the outside. This is not happening to me. It still happens to me. Don't get me wrong. I'm not perfect. Shit pisses me off and stupid shit pisses me off. But I'm now seeing it from another light where I'm now seeing what everyone was talking about with me and someone else. Now, understand something. Like I said in the beginning, we can all sense, we can all feel energy. We can all know, we know when there's negativity or positivity. We can feel it because we gravitate to the positivity and we want to stay away from the negativity. We literally push ourselves away from that shit and pull ourselves to positivity. So, let's start off like this. Something pisses you off, right? Something will always piss us off. We're humans. That shit is inevitable. Something pisses you off. Okay. Now, in life, you have choices. You have choices to let it ruin your fucking day or put it to the side and deal with it on another time or find a solution to deal with it. There's multiple options you can go to. You can either deal with it and try to get away from this get rid of this shit as soon as possible, or you can let that shit consume you, swallow you up like a fucking vacuum, and ruin your day. Not mention ruin their energy around other people. Right? So let's put it like that. Now, let's start it off like this. People will know, or I should say you should know when you're in a negative state off of your body language. I want you guys to be a little bit more self-aware of your body language. When you are pissed off or when you're giving off negative energy, your body stance is very closed. You start to do things where it's like, how's the best way I can put it? Like, you don't want to be around, you don't want to be here, or you don't want to do this, or you give off. Again, I'm apologize again for this, because again, this was it was known that y'all did this before, but bitchy vibes, where it's like, why are you acting like this? And here's the thing, we're starting to see this more in men. Now, like I said, whatever y'all about to say, that's a conversation for a whole nother day on a whole nother video. But we're starting to see this shit in men. Like, men are starting to act more like females every single day. Females are starting to act more like men. It is fucking ridiculous to me how someone can literally give off vibes that they don't want to be around, but still keep themselves around. You give off horrible body language. You respond in such an attitude, like, not an attitude, but in such like a, I don't want to be here type of way. Or this, that, X, Y, and Z, X, Y, and Z, and X, Y, and Z. And here's the thing about this shit. When you give off these negative energies, it's not like you're going to openly say, yeah, I have a negative energy right now. I don't really want to talk. It's like, no, we see it, we figure it out through your body language, through the way you talk. You don't want to be heard. You don't want to speak loud and clear. You don't make eye contact. You give off like, yeah, man, I don't really give a fuck type of vibes. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm saying this because I've also been in that situation, and I'm now seeing how horrible that shit is. The fact that I'm now seeing it from a different light, I would literally take a machete and split your body in half. That's what I really want to do when I see that shit. Because now I'm actually asking myself, what is the point of all of this shit? Like, what is pissing you off that much? Or what is what are you in your head about to the point where everyone around you feels this energy and nobody wants to be around you? And I dealt with this shit for years. I'm not even gonna hold you for years. A lot of people that know me, that they had to deal with that shit. Shout out to y'all motherfuckers, because I said this shit even to my manager. If I was in your situation, chop, chop, snip, nah, I ain't talking to you no more. That's ridiculous. There's no way I need to fuck up my shit to try and deal with you. Fuck out of here. What sense does that make? What am I gaining from trying to help someone who doesn't want to help themselves? Because in life, you have two choices. Do or don't. That's really it. There is no maybe. You do or you don't. You take care of your shit, or you don't, or you let it consume you. So that's really the two options you have, bro. It's the two options you have. There's so many things y'all could do to deal with the shit y'all go through. I'm not saying not be negative, because it's inevitable. You're gonna be negative. Shit is gonna happen. I understand shit happens. But god damn, you have a choice to either be happy or sad or mad or nervous, or you have a choice. You have a choice either to take action or to just let it consume you. You have a choice to be happy or mad. You have that choice. And I just don't understand why people choose the other route. And you can't say, oh, I have no control. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Because you honestly have to, at this point, you have to now consciously keep thinking about it and getting more pissed off and getting more pissed off. I'm trying to get good lighting. Do you know how fucking irritating it is to actually hold anger? You're getting mad because now you're holding anger. You get mad at yourself that you're still getting angry. So now you're not even mad about whatever, or you're not even negative about this. You're more negative at yourself now. Like, why am I still holding this shit in? You know what I mean? I'm doing this video in my car because I honestly did not know if I was gonna yell in my room. Niggas is about to sleep, so I'm being respectful. You know what I mean? But like, I really want y'all to really think about this, because I haven't really seen any videos. I probably have, again, I don't know, about body language, but nobody really talks about this shit. Y'all know when someone energy is off, but no one ever talks about a way to resolve this shit. And the only way to resolve this shit, that I'll give myself an example, is find someone that can actually help you out in this shit. Find someone where you'll be able to explain why you're explaining the situation, and you hear their not their feedback, but so much, since they're not in the inside of where you in, they'll just tell you what it is. Yo, bro, honestly, or yo, girl, sis, boy, bro, you're actually making it a bigger deal than it really is. You know what I mean? Just hearing that shit from someone else. Of course, you're gonna be in denial for a little bit. Shit, I definitely was. But it's just like, just hear from someone else. There's so much shit you can do. If you're so pissed, if you're not even pissed off, you're so much in not a positive state to the point where you don't want to be around people. This is advice number 1. Don't be around people. Don't spread that shit. That shit is contagious. Trust me, that shit is contagious. Whatever you give out, you will receive. Remember that. That was not my forehead I just pointed to. That just turned that big. Whatever you give out, you will receive. You give off that negative shit, you're going to receive that negative shit. You give off that positive energy, you will receive positive shit. Want an example? I'll give you another one. Let's say you deliberately try to sabotage people. You try to steer people wrong. You try to do things to not help people, but to worsen their situation. You try to piss people off. You do things spitefully. What the universe is going to do is amplify that shit. I don't know if y'all watch ever 7 Deadly Sins. They're going to full counter your shit, and they're going to multiply that same negative energy to you times fucking 10. Now, whatever happens to you, shit, good luck, Charlie. You're going to need that. Same thing with positivity. You go out there, you help people. You do this, you do this, you do this, you do this. You do shit just so someone else can be better than they once was. 1% better every single day. The universe is going to acknowledge that, and they're going to do the same thing to you times 10. Right? But going back to it, there's so many ways you can solve this. Like, get rid of all this negative shit, bro. If you're feeling negative, find someone to talk to. Do something positive that will put you in a positive state. Work out. Meditate. Take a cold shower. Do something. Start being productive. Clean the room. Do something. Get away from people. 3, stay the fuck away from people. Stay the fuck away from the motherfuckers that are trying to be positive. Don't fuck up the vibes. Don't fuck up the energy. The fuck we need that for? Shit. 4. Shit, I don't even know. You lying. Not this car. No way. Oh, I was about to say, no sir. Got me fucked up in multiple ways. If you think I was gonna have a blackout in this car, shit. Nah, but like, yo, man, watch a meme, watch a funny video or something. Like, put yourself in good spirit. There is no need to have more negative people on this planet as it is already. We have so much negativity in this world already. We already have people fucking seeing death in the worst way possible. We already have all this shit happening in this world with this corona shit, where motherfuckers gotta wear a mask. That shit is depressing enough. People can't walk in the stores without a fucking mask. So many people lost jobs. People are losing their homes. People are losing their families. We do not need you having a fucking attitude about something in your mind. And you need to pass that shit on. Stay away from people if you're not willing to help yourself be more positive. For yourself, not for other people. For yourself. Because you gotta understand, you gotta love yourself. You gotta be thankful for everything you have. Right? Like I said, be very thankful for everything you have in this world. Everything. Cause that shit didn't have to go for you. You don't deserve it. It wasn't by law you needed it. You feel me? Like shit. Look, flip the camera, boom. I'm thankful for this. Shit, I There's so much shit that I've been through with vehicles. I've been through two accidents that probably could have took me out. I'm thankful for what I have right now. So if some bullshit happens to me, I can look back at all the great things that I have in life and say, you know what? I don't think this is so much of a big deal that I can neglect everything around me that I'm so grateful for. I'm grateful that I have some close friends that I can pick up the phone and I can vent to and I can talk to. We can chop it up. We can have a great time. I'm thankful that I have a family that doesn't give up on me. You know what I mean? There's so many things that I'm thankful for that can keep me in good spirits. I'm so thankful that I'm literally who I am. I don't want to be nobody else. I'm very thankful that I am who I am because I know I'm going to make a difference. I know this video eventually is going to fly. This message will spread. I know it will. I know for a fact it will. So why? So there's no reason for me for it to have one small inconvenience, right? Right? One small inconvenience fuck up my attitude and fuck up the whole day for me. There's no way I'm gonna let something that's not gonna matter 3 months from now, 3 months from now, not even 3 months from now, 2 weeks from now, affect my day, my week, my year, my month, all that shit. There's no way. There's no way. Understand, at one point I had the worst attitude. Ask anyone who knows me. The worst. Trust me, you can say anything that I didn't agree with, and I will give you the bitchiest attitude. I probably wouldn't talk to you for a week. Every time I see you, I'll have the worst fucking facial expressions, and I was very aware of it. Trust me, I was aware of it. I just didn't give a fuck. To the point where a whole nother job from a whole nother state had to break it down to me, and I saw the results in paychecks. I saw the results in the way they would communicate with me. It's to the point where I felt like I wasn't wanted no more. And it's true. Who the fuck wants to be around a Debbie down ass nigga? Hey man, I'm not gonna make this video as long as it needs to be, man. Like the shirt says, better me, be a better version of yourself every fucking day. But this message has to be spread. Like I said, man, in my other videos, share this message to those who need to hear this, those who need to see this. Try to give this out to someone who can be 1% better every single day. Because trust me, if you want to be better in life, you got to have a positive attitude. Everything is in the mind. The biggest battle everyone is having is in the mind. You win the mind, you win your life. It's really that simple. It's really that simple. But anyway, that's it, man. Shit, I could be wrong about anything. I'll be honest with you. Shit, I was kind of passionate about all that. Imagine I was wrong about... If I'm wrong about anything, please comment down in the comment section down below. Let's talk about it. I really want to know. I'm very curious. I want to hear different points of views. I want to hear... Shit, I want to hear y'all stories. Please, let me know, man. I want some feedback on these things. Don't let me just do all the talking. Let me hear some of y'all talk. But yeah, that's really about it.